Alright, my flow sinister. This ain't rap music, this straight literature. Small-minded, all your ideas miniature. They tend to hate on you when they can't get rid of you. I ain't going nowhere, 20-year career minimum. Call Hit Boy for beats, ask for 10 of them. I don't follow trends, I swing the pendulum. If the bag good, I'm gon' give her some. Let's reflect times, I try to collect minds from complex rhymes. And by the way, shout out Tech 9. Go and shut the up, just let me talk. I'm a time bomb that's waiting to go off. Quite nuclear, amazing what fame could do to you. Too peculiar, although I'm truly a renaissance starter. My mind divine, it take me a lot farther. Growing up, I really had beef with my father. But why bother explaining my feelings? Try harder, but either way they gon' paint you the villain. 8 months with no phone, dog, we aiming for brilliance. High level maintaining the building, we making a killing. Alright,
The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble, bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27.
Let's get 6 on the board, fellas.
The play's out there, oh! What a trick play, coach!
Home down like a lawnmower, baby.
Oh, let's go!
Fields passing on the first play from scrimmage.
And a quick throw here, that's complete.
4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. First carry for the Ray Swift. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first. On first down, Fields.
Looking middle, and that's complete.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. The first drive here, the first time that we've called a big tight end's name, but I can assure you this, Charles, it won't be the last.
No, it won't, because when he gets going, now it opens up opportunities on the perimeter because that will draw the defense towards him in the middle of the field. Now your wide receivers are getting involved as this game goes on.
Here's a quick hitch route and the throw complete. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. From the 37, they work on 2nd and 6.
So this game, Charles, you know, we talk about potential unbeaten seasons a lot. It feels like every year at some point in the season we talk about that. But this is one of those games where if you're unbeaten, you got to be careful. You can't take this one too lightly.
You're exactly right about that, and by rights, this should be a cakewalk. Almost a week off. Let the starters run up the score in the first half. Backups get to play in the second. But you and I both know the funny things sometimes happen when you take this route. So it's incumbent upon the starters to really play well to make it work for this team.
It looks like we're getting a timeout anywhere. We've got an injured Patrick on the field. And that's what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment. On 1st and 10, here's Fields. He's going to get that to Swift underneath.
And he'll be brought down here at the 40-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 2 now from the 40. Back to the running game with Swift.
And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears.
DeAndre Swift. That's his 19th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Bears are on the board first here this afternoon.
Extra point by Seibert up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. That's going to be complete on the sideline, but, you know, that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and it'll be second down.
These two teams, you may remember, they met up at Soldier Field earlier this season with the Bears winning that one. So they're looking for the series sweep here in Chicago. Here's 2nd and 8. And find a tight end, Hooper. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. That one goes for 8 yards. With that last effort, he has reached now 10,000 career rushing yards. Congratulations.
Big-time congratulations. That also means that his publicist can make sure all the information gets to every voter out there who has a say in the Hall of Fame. Fashioning together a heck of a resume.
The numbers on the ground for Jones last week. 10 carries, 62 yards.
They've lost a bunch of games in a row now. They've got to start thinking a little bit differently, maybe a little bit outside of the box. Find other ways to move the football. I don't know if you're going to do it through the air or maybe change up how you establish your run game.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. And, Charles, you look at this defense, they were a very loose group coming into the week, knowing they kind of had the upper hand going into this one, taking on a team that hasn't won in a month and a half.
And that works well for you if you establish your dominance early in the game against a team that's struggling. But if somehow they fashion some plays together early, knock them back on their heels. The ball's got to come out quick, and you have to know where to go with the football, really in pre-snap. Identify where you want to go and get rid of it.
That's taken on the 25. That'll go as a run of 42, 7 on the return. And the Bears take over. The Bears offense making their way out as we give you a look at the playoff race in the NFC. And for them, it's no longer a question of will they make the playoffs. They've clinched the division title. The question, can they hold on to that #1 seed?
And this is where the mental fortitude comes to play, doesn't it? Because now you're not just the coach talking about it, his team talking about it to each other, supporting each other, carrying each other along, because having that #1 seed means everything in the NFL.
It does. So even though the division title's clinched, shouldn't take the foot off again.
No, not at all. Play it all the way through. I think we've seen that in recent years in the NFL. The teams that play and play to win each and every game, they're the ones to deal with in the playoffs.
A little too much extracurricular there.
When you have a game with a lot of contact, tensions are going to run pretty high. You're going to be emotional, but you have to harness it somehow, and he didn't on that play.
On first down, it's Fields. Over the middle, it's complete. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
First down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as he drew it up in practice.
One play action, Fields. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here. This close to the end zone when it comes outside. Defensive celebration time because they finally forced an incompletion. He was perfect trying to go to that point.
Yeah, but from his viewpoint, they didn't force the incompletion. He just missed. That's how hot he is right now, and that's how he wants to continue to throw the ball.
And the Bears are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Here's Swift. No gain on the play, and it's going to be 2nd and goal.
They're right there at the 1. No gain, but don't let that stop you. Line back up and keep going at them. If I'm them, I'm thinking about going at it 4 straight times.
And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. DeAndre Swift with touchdown number 29. Too short of LaDainian Tomlinson's all-time record 31. And the Bears are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Extra point by Seibert up and good. And
It's now 14-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
The Packers offense here coming back out for their second drive. You know, in our research packet this week, prepping for the game, so many articles from the local beat writer about the offensive struggles of this team and what will they do this offseason. What do you think they'll do?
Well, number one, they'll turn to their self-scouting report. And every team that's any good does this. They have outside groups. Check out their team, scout them, and tell you who can play, who can't play, and reasons why. Some of it may just be health. They have to get some guys healthy and back out on the field. But overall, evaluate this squad and make the changes that you need to.
Tackle there by Lewis Cine. Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there, and they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL.
The Packers with the football here to begin the second quarter. As they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go.
They'll look to throw. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Throwing left side, it's complete.
And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Yeah, these are the types of plays they're going to need to hit on if they're going to get back into this game. It hasn't been the greatest of first half, but this is a nice throw here on 3rd down, and they keep the drive going.
And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They'll set up the play. And he will find his man on the end route, complete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
The Packers on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. They're going to look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
And he is going to have a Packers first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
And he'll be brought down at the 27.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball. And what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
They'll look to throw again. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
2nd and 10. A very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot. It's incomplete. 4th down, no hesitation from Michael Flores, who sends out the field goal unit. On the right hash, it's a 43-yard attempt. And his kick is indeed good. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3.
So not exactly the response they were hoping for, but they'll take the 3 to at least get them on the score sheet.
Yeah, now is not the time to panic. All is well. Somewhat calm. Only down 14-0. So continue to play your game. Take the points when they're there. And put the emphasis on your defense. Go out and get your football.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Onto the field now come the Bears.
And they, if you just look at this game, Charles, on paper, they've got the edge, no doubt. They're hanging around the top of the NFC. On the other side, you got a squad that's towards the bottom of the NFC. But when we mentioned that to the coaches, they were having no part of it.
Yeah, I like how you said when we mentioned it. In fact, I mentioned it, and I upset them a little bit, didn't I? Because they wanted no part of that one, and I was reminded, like a 5-year-old, this is the NFL. Any given Sunday, anything can happen. They're guarding against the upset.
And he'll be tackled right down the chalk at a 45. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Here's Fields. That's complete to DeAndre Swift out of the backfield. And they're going to get this up to midfield. On second down, Swift. That's a wing to maneuver. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down for the Bears. Good push up front and then a run in between the tackles.
It's not a leverage game here. Offensive line just got lower than the defensive front, and they were able to get their pads on them and move them backwards and create space for their running back to run.
And he'll be brought down at the 27.
They talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
Now a first down throw, Fields. And that is incomplete.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Second and 10, Fields again. Flush to his right. It's complete. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. 23 yards on the play.
Pretty good job there, getting out of the pocket, not panicking, and just buying himself some time. Then he made a good, accurate throw to set up first and goal.
They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. Fields going to toss this quickly out wide, complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. And there is a loss on the play. Now what you need down here, it's going to be second and goal. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. Now from the 7, here's second and goal. They will run straight ahead with Swift. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. DeAndre Swift on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Extra point by Seibert up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. Now trotting out there, the Packers getting ready to go. And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ballgame.
Think about going into the locker room down 21-10. As opposed to 21-3. 21-10, a little more optimism, a little more bounce around the locker room, a little more discussion about how they're going to finish this thing off. 21-3, I think discouragement clouds that locker room.
Yeah, and I think a touchdown much bigger than a field goal on this drive just to get into the end zone and get that momentum. So here's a first and 10 at the 38. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion. And
second and 10, he'll look to throw again. Got a man, and he hits gets him in stride. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Well, they've been back on the heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops and escape this drive.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 20-yard line. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. First and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, there's something about narrowing it to a 2-score game at half that makes it feel like much less of an obstacle. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Andrew Booth picks it up. And the Bears are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? It's to cost them.
And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Now meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. On 2nd and 10, Fields. And will find his big tight end over the middle. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now it's Fields. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. And the Packers are going to take possession of the football. So the interception there, and Charles, I'd imagine that's something you can maybe live with in December, but not come January.
And I love how you make the distinction there. You're talking about regular season versus the postseason, the playoffs. Because these guys, they've already clinched the playoff spot, but they know, looking ahead, when they get into the postseason, they've got to take better care of the football. Because turnovers at that situation, they really become magnified.
And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. So now the Packers turn things over to the special teams crew. They're on for the field goal try. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. And his kick here is good. And that'll get the deficit down to 15. That kick, by the way, Charles, a career long.
Well, we did watch him in pregame, and he hit from this distance, so not a surprise. But there still is something exciting about it, carrying it over from practice and pregame to actually doing it in live action.
This will be fielded inside the 5. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And now the rookie's free. Trey. He will take this all the way. Touchdown, Bears. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him. Kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a football. Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the 3rd quarter. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock.
for the third quarter.
The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the third quarter. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Now come the Packers for their next drive as we take a look at the playoff race in the NFC coming into the weekend.
They look up at the scoreboard facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though, out of this drive, at least 3 points.
So you're trying to say that you're trying to get it all back. You know you can't get it back in one drive. But maybe cut into it a little bit as you just suggested. Try and create a little bit of momentum, a little bit of a spark, and then maybe that'll carry over.
On second down, it's Jones. And he'll get only a couple up to the 22.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
Now a shot taken on third down. As the Packers cover, as he'll punt it away for the second time. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. It's taken to the 26. A solid punt, but also a nice return there of 14 yards. And they will take over first and 10. So here are the Bears now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. Fields on first down. And it's complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. Another great throw there, and we talked about him when he broke the single-season record. But that last completion, CD, that puts him over 6,000 yards passing on the season. Just unheard of.
Brandon, there's a time not long ago when 3,000 yards was the gold standard for quarterbacks. He's doubled that. If more people come along like him and hit that type of a number, if you throw for 3,000 yards, you're in danger of losing your job.
So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. Now Fields. He'll let this go for the end zone. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. So another touchdown there, and even though we're still just here in the third quarter, kind of hard now to see them giving up this lead.
And this is just an offense that's imposing its will right now. You name it, they're able to do it. If you're the play caller, whatever you want to select is there. You want to run it, you want to throw it, pick a play, any play. They're rocking and rolling right now.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to the lead. Maybe a yard shot there at the 24. The Packers offense now heading back out onto the field. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Well, yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
And this will be a Packers first down as he gets it up past the 35. After the run by Jones, here's first and 10. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
In it to win it.
Up the middle, Jones. Yeah, he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
There's still a quarter to go.
And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot, and they will remain well behind.
And anytime you see a kicker trot out to try one from 56 yards, you know everything's got to come off perfectly for it to have a chance. If the laces aren't quite right, if he doesn't hit the fat part of the ball just right, it's unlikely to go through. And that one does no good.
He's got that wide open, complete. We're going to get this down to about the 47.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
A play fake, now Fields to throw. Looking left side, and it's complete. But he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the top. Another first down as this one goes for 25.
This defense has just not been up to the challenge in this game, and this continues as we see here. Coverage, not been very good. Touchdown!
A great play there. Touchdown number 18 on the year. And the Bears have taken a 5-touchdown lead. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. Now the Packers get set to go. Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. A win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is another. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
Now back to throw. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Jalen Petrie in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
So, Brandon, we sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
The Chicago offense set to get started. Well, they got to be thrilled with how they've operated so far in this one. They've got the nice lead, and now a chance to score here on 3 straight possessions.
Yeah, and the way that they are rolling, I just don't know how they get slowed down, because they certainly are operating at peak efficiency right now. They might want to think about giving some of their backups a little bit of work, though. Let some other guys get on the field and do their thing and save some of this for the next time out.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you're talking about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence.
But when this ball's kicked and intercepted. And the Packers are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. Well, with the size of lead that this offense has, I don't think that interception is really going to affect them much. But at least for this defense, something small to hang their hat on.
Yeah, and let's face it, they're not even scoreboard watching anymore, right? They're just trying their best to make a play, get themselves off the field, which they just did, and salvage a little bit of pride in this one.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. An inside give to Jones. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
Let's go now. Why does this even have to happen?
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They'll go again to Jones. And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
But all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. It's caught by Hooper. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out. Back now at Soldier Field. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. On first down, he'll drop to throw. And this one pulled in. Again, it's Hooper. And it's a Packers touchdown. Austin Hooper. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Packers are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. Point after, right down the middle. As they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away. It is fielded right at the goal line. And able to get this out to the 25. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. And they'll just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in quarter number 4. Shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
I have to tell you, just one word keeps coming to mind from watching them this afternoon, and that's impressive. They have been impressive from the opening kickoff, and they haven't let up here even into the 4th quarter.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Back to throw. Fields. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And that gets
it. Hitch route, it really helps have a guy who can turn it loose. And boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
One play action. Fields. Throwing left side, it's complete. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers.
19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. To the air again, Fields. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy on the ball, and they keep making the connection.
And he will have the Bears first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2. 45 yards for him on the ground now, and 3 touchdowns to go along with it. In motion comes the tight end left. They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. And the offense moving quickly to the line. After the sack on 1st down, Fields. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. Fields going to get this one out on the perimeter. A gain of 7 that time. 2nd and goal.
And he just did on that play.
And that is caught. Touchdown. Bears. From 3 yards out. And the Bears start to open this lead even wider here in the 4th. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
Here's Jones again on 2nd down. Oh, he's down the day lane. And he takes us all the way down to the Bears' 37-yard line. 31 yards there and a 1st down. They'll drop to throw. And oh, a dangerous throw there. Nearly intercepted on the sideline, but it's incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. The Packers on 3rd down. Not quite 50%. 4 for 9. This is 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. Pressure, and he's taken down. Jalen Petrie puts up the 6th of the afternoon. Away for the 4th time today. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field.
This has really just been a lopsided affair. What a performance they put on, and now they get the football back here with a big lead in the fourth quarter. You know, in the past, we might be discussing dinner plans, talking about steak and sushi, whatever the case is, CD. This ball game is pretty much well in the books.
Yeah, we really could have started bringing up dinner a long time ago if we wanted to. And I think a few of the guys out in the field already making plans for the evening.
58 yards rushing for him here as he starts to close in now on 1,200 yards for the season.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
They'll stay on the ground with Swift.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, second and 2.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple.
Now it looks like he'll throw here.
And that's out to the flat for Swift.
And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
Play action, Fields.
There goes a deep ball, end zone. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown. And the blowout continues.
Here's Seibert now to add the extra point.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. A 4-play drive spanning 80 yards. And the end result is a Bears touchdown. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. The Green Bay offense ready to take over. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case.
They'll come out throwing here on first down.
Phillips has it running the out route.
It'll be a gain of 5. And it's second down.
It appears that they read man defense and went to the out route. And what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
He's going to let it fly. He's got a man complete.
And he will step out of bounds here inside the 30.
It's a big play there for Green Bay. 44 yards. Back to throw now on first down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. From the 13 now, they work on first and 10.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. They'll try to set up the screen. It's complete.
And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
So this will end up in column for the Chicago Bears. On the break it down, this was just a thoroughly dominating performance.
And I think
I'm the best, and the best, and I got it, and I got it on my own. Get my way up, get up, go, go. If I touch it, then it's cold, I'm the best, and I got it, and I got it on my own. Get my way up, get up, go. If I touch it, then it's cold, He for the bike and they know I'm impressive. He wanna talk, but he not on the schedule. I ain't taking a from my boy heavy.
off that now a better. I